and you will find me. Hey, that kind of echoed. But anyway, here I am, and I'm going to jump right into it because I don't know anything else I really want to talk about other than this music. But other than that, it's all about this Trumpism. I sure hope y'all talk back to me today as well. And for those of you that are on radio, what in the tarnations is going on? That's on radio. If you want to comment, all you have to do is either go to my Facebook page, Rory Darvell, or, sorry, y'all, taking care of some stuff while I'm in here. Those that y'all can see what I'm doing. Some of you can't. Or you can go to my YouTube page like Kedjo just did. Just go to my YouTube page. Answer to your question, Kedjo, is yes. I will. So anyway, all right. Now I'm set up here. Got it all going on. I'm right here for you. So we're going to get into some more of this music, and then we're going to come back and talk about the mistakes that 71 million fools made. And it's interesting because I've been in a conversation with two people that I do not know on Facebook. They both voted for Trump. And I'm on their page. They're not on mine. So you can't see the conversation on my page, what I'm having. One woman, her name is K Mac. So if you have access to K Mac's page, you can see the conversation. And then there's a bishop that's been commenting as well. And to the point where I had to ask him, what does a bishop do? Because maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe I don't know what a bishop's supposed to do. But I would think a bishop would be more about people. But this bishop sounds like he's more about money. Because he telling me, oh, Rory, just go with the flow. Get on the cash cow, invest in X, Y, Z. I said, that's why America's going to have the hell it's going to have. Because that's been America's issue from day one. They've only been about money. See, I'm not all about money. I love to have money, and the money it can be cool as a little bit checks in on the Jermaine side. I'm all about money. I mean, not all about money. I like having money, but I don't choose money over people. And that's what America has done, as superstar artist Latrice Lawrence has checked in. Fresh off of her show last night at the Stuffed Potato. Well, let me give you some of this music right here. This is Climax, featuring Cheryl Cooley. Love Me on the Real Urban Radio Network.
Take me by the hand and show me. Put a ring on it and let me on it. Show me things I ain't never seen before. Then give me all I need it for. Won't get enough space to take your place. And I'll show you that my love for you is here to stay. I'll be true and I'll be yours forever. Hey baby, you L-O-V-E me, love me. If you L-O-V-E me, love me. If you L-O-V-E me, love me. If you L-O-V-E me, love me, love me. Oh, tell me I'm beautiful and treat you like your queen. Love me, just one time and show me all the things. Love me, I can make your wildest dreams come true. Love me, don't get no little space to take your place. Love me, and I'll show you that my love for you is here to stay. Love me, I'll be true and I'll be yours forever. If you L-O-V-E me, love me. 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 I'm waiting long enough, waiting long for your love. This is what I need, and I need it now. All I got, all that I have, but only if you love me. Hey baby, you know it's not that hard. Pretty simple. I like to think. If you
Network is streaming live on the World Wide Web at www.realurbanradio.com. Log on for the best old school and today's R&B. Can't get to a computer? No problem. Download our app from your smartphone app store. Just search for the Real Urban Radio Network. Here we go. Download. Bam. Just like that. You can take us everywhere you go. Also follow us on Twitter and Instagram by searching for us at Real Urban Radio 1 and Facebook by searching for the Real Urban Radio Network. We keep it real 24/7 on the Real Urban Radio Network. We're supporting Black businesses and Black lives always matter.
Hi, this is Unique Nina, and you're listening to the Attention to Detail Old School Radio Show.
All right, that was Love Me by Climax. You listen to the Attention to Detail R&B radio show on the Real Urban Radio Network, a Black-owned streaming station. I am he, the savior of R&B, Rory Darvell, bring you the best and widest variety of new R&B anywhere. I got Latrice Lawrence coming up at you, back-to-back, matter of fact. Latrice Lawrence followed by Zia will be coming at you. So Latrice Lawrence did her show last night at the world-famous stuffed potato. Well, it can be a tender potato, so it could be soft. At the Stuffed Potato of Anaheim last night, and many of the was really nice. She had a lot of support from the I'm gonna say artists from the Real Urban Radio Network was in the building. Matter of fact, let me see, Kejo was not only in the building, but he was on stage, so he performed with her as well, and got some help from Letitia Carrington out of San Diego. She was in the building as well, and Zia was also in the building. Let me see if I can name some more. There was some more. Kenny Tomlin was in the building. Nichelle Bell was in the building. As a matter of fact, she made a rare appearance. Well, both is rare for Kenny and Nichelle Bell. So they were in the building. So she had a lot of support from the Real Urban Radio Network folks up in there, and I was in the building. So yeah, she did her thing last night from a sold out audience, and congratulations to her. And she is right here as well. So you're going to hear from her as well. She has joined the broadcast. That Grammy-winning songwriter, Baby Kango, he is up in here. He has joined the YouTube side as well. And my buddy Hugo Ledesma. And Hugo, you make sure you stick around because I definitely want to hear your opinion because I got some harsh words for the Hispanic community as I do the Black community. So you know me, Hugo. You've been around this show long enough. You know I shoot straight for everybody. I get in everybody's ass. I'm an equal opportunity. Get in your asser. I mean, that sound right. Politically correct, but you know what I mean. God dang it! I'll tell you what it is. I'll tell you how I feel, and you're gonna find out today. Also, I'm gonna talk about today. I have a project 2025 as well, so I'm gonna talk about mine in the second hour. But my project 2025 is artists you want to pay attention because I'm gonna start streamlining some things, and some of y'all might fall off, and that's fine because I'm only looking for people that's serious about what they want to do with their music and that want to roll in the direction that I'm rolling. And those that don't, I totally understand. Good luck to you. Wish you the best. But it's how it's going to be going into 2025 because now that I'm not doing shows, as far as the shows at the Celebrity Center, that was my last show for a while as far as me being in front of the stage. Now I'll produce shows there, but other than that, I will not be performing there because it takes a lot of work and it's a lot of, it takes me about 3.5 months. And so I cannot do the show and the radio show. John Gray checks in from Canada. And I love to hear what the Canadians think about Donald Trump being back in the office as well. So, but I cannot spread my energies that thin to do the radio show and then do my concerts as well. Doesn't mean I won't be performing, but I'm be performing in other platforms, but not a platform where I'm responsible for everything from top to bottom. So that's going to change because this is my assignment now as the R&B, as the artist and getting you guys out there and really putting my energy in getting to your platform so we can put R&B back where it's supposed to be. And that's what I'm doing. But right now, let's jump into it. So 71 million suckers voted for Trump, and you might be one of them. I might be talking to you. And if you are one of them, I sure would love to hear your reasoning for voting for Donald Trump. And hopefully it'll make sense because the few I've heard from didn't make any sense to me. And I felt you voted against your own selves, or you voted for your demise. But let me premise it by saying this. I believed Trump was going to win. Didn't want him to. Because, see, the more Trump advances, the more I see the demise of America. And I mean that sincerely. I look at listen, I know they always like to say, America is great. America has never been great. And when you say great, what do you mean? Why? Because we have nicer cars, we have nice things. You can go to amusement parks. You can. There's it's multicultural. Is that what makes it great? What makes it that it's so great? America was built on a lie. It was built on murder. It was built on a deceit. It was built on slavery. It was built on encamping. Let me see. You kick the Mexicans out. You kick the Indians out. You brought the blacks here against their will, made them work and build the country, and you took credit for it. That's what the Europeans did. That's what white America did. Truth don't change because you don't like it. You know the motto. So that's the way it is. And it has never wanted to do the right thing. I had a conversation with a friend of mine. He said he would have never changed the name of the Washington Redskins because of why? Money. Because of how much money he put into it, because of the former owner of the Redskins, because of how much money he put into it, investing in merchandising. And this person is black. He's black. See, and what America has boiled down to is, especially the top rung of America, is people compassion is not it. America is a 100% capitalistic country to a fault. And it's going to be its demise. And what you've done, America, is you have put the person who represents America to the fullest. Trump is everything that America is. All the negative that Trump is, it matches. It makes sense. Because, see, a righteous person that's in charge of this country, it wouldn't be so hard to make things equal. If that's the way the country wanted it, if that's the way people in charge wanted it to be. Shouldn't be hard to get certain laws that protect black people, or to name certain things, or certain bills that was put up. It shouldn't be this years and decades of fighting with Congress and all these kind of things, because there are people that don't want to do it, because they want to keep things the way they are. They want to keep it nice and white, and not in a good way. So it's going to be some pain here today. And feel free to comment, because I sure am ready to have a discussion, debate, whatever you want to call it. But in the meantime, I am here to play some music. So here's Latrice Lawrence and Zia back to back on the Real Urban Radio Network.
Do you think that everything's about you? Never want to hear what anyone else goes through. Well, I'ma tell you what you don't want to hear, and I'ma make it crystal clear. Here, you don't know my whole history. Taking it back, 'cause you didn't get the best of me. Taking it back. You don't know my whole history. Taking it back, 'cause you didn't get the best of me. Taking the time out to work on me. Walk through the dark of uncertainty. Light in the dark of negativity. It's like I'm on a ship about to sea. Taking it back. You don't know my whole history. Taking it back, 'cause you didn't get the best of me. Taking it back. You don't know my whole history. Taking it back, 'cause you never get the best of me. I get sick and tired of trying, so sick of all the lying. Keep asking myself why. Taking it back. You don't know my whole history. Taking it back. I've never got the victory. If you're sick and tired of trying, so sick of all the lying, you keep on asking why. Gonna leave those things behind. Hold your head up high till you reach the sky. If you're sick and tired of crying, so sick of all the lying, just asking yourself why. Spread your wings and fly in the sky. Spread my wings and fly. In the sky. You ask me about my life. When you ask me about my life, all I do is just keep on climbing high. Spread my wings and fly. Let me turn the radio, turn it up.
Entertaining and informative.
Right now.
The Real Urban Radio Network.
Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, here you go, come calling my phone, knowing that I ain't what you want. Can't handle me telling you no. Maybe it's just time to move on. All you need to know is I'm through. Gotta do what I gotta do. Gave my all, loyal and true. Moving forward, pushing through. Now you can do what you wanna do. What's good for me might not be good for you. If you won't treat me like you should, what you won't do, you know, I never could. So now I'm out. All the silly games you play, no, it ain't going your way. You raising the rain on the wall, you know that the forest on the tree, and somehow you just gotta see. You raising the rain on the wall, you know that the forest on the tree. No more crying, feeling blue. I'm heading up, you're bringing me down, and I can't waste my time. Now you can do what you wanna do. What's good for me might not be good for you. If you won't treat me like you should, what you won't do, you know, I never could. So now I'm out. What? Well, I'm sorry that I missed your call. Well, then when I'm in a sound booth, I can't hear the phone ring. What do you mean? Now you can do what you wanna do. You can do what you wanna do. For me, might not be good for you. It's not good for me. If you won't treat me like you should, I'm gonna find somebody new. You know, another girl who can do better than you. You can do what you wanna do. I'm out. Goodbye. What's good for me might not be good for you. No way, no way, no way. If you won't treat me like you should, if you won't treat me like you should, you know, another good. Somebody else now.
Hi, this is recording artist Carrie Taylor, and you can hear my music right here on the Attention to Detail Old School Radio Show.
2 in a row, Zia with Cameo Bounce and Latrice Lawrence. Before that, with Taking It Back. You're listening to the Attention to Detail R&B radio show on the Real Urban Radio Network, black-owned streaming station, bringing you the best and widest variety of new R&B anywhere. Got Mark Lamont coming for you this hour, as well as Victoria Venice and some more coming at you for this hour. Right now, talking about the election and the 71 million fools that decided, they said, Trump, do what you want. We want you back. And Hugo made a comment, told me to forget it. Said they wouldn't talk to me before and they won't speak to me now. They're failures before and now will refuse to speak to me about the truth. I agree. But some have tried, but they just can't make any sense of it. So here's what I feel is happening. And I saw it coming. And that's the part that concerns me. I won't say scares me, but concerns me. Because, and I've said this privately, I know many times, and I've probably said it on the air, but I'm going to say it again just to premise it. Before my father passed away, my father was not a religious man. He went to church on 2 occasions, funerals and weddings. That was it. And when Trump was running in 2015 and just watching him and hearing his rhetoric and how he was speaking, my father said to me, which took me aback, because I would have never expected it from him. Anybody else, if a religious person or anyone that maybe just goes to church on a regular basis. But for my father to say it, it took me aback. And he said, I truly believe that Trump is the Antichrist. This is what my father said to me. And it shook me because I was like, wow, that's a heavy statement coming from my father, a non-religious person. Now, he believed in God. He just wasn't a religious, like I said, he just wasn't a church-going person. And for him to say that, and so, and I was vetting Trump like everybody else should have been, and apparently wasn't. There's interviews that I listened to of him, interviews of other people talking about him and things, all this information, which I can't imagine that most Trumpers did. I just can't. I just can't imagine that you were that dumb. But so anyway, with now that he got back in office, I share my father's belief. And when you look at America and when you define Trump has no good qualities about him. And if you, by definition, he's a devil. I mean, he goes to and fro. Trump destroys everything he touches. Everyone he comes in contact, he destroys. Who has really prospered, that were in direct line of Trump? And if you cross him, he will ruin you. That sounds like the devil all day. If you sign right here, he'll give you the world or whatever, you have access, etc., etc. But if you cross him, he will cut you off. And we'll try to destroy you. Not just cut you off, but we'll try to destroy you. That's the devil. And America said, I want the devil to run this country, which makes sense from a devilish country. America, outside of America, our enemies call us the great Satan. Seem to be fitting the bill because we just put Satan back in office. And you say, well, Rory, if he was so bad, why was he in there the first time? How come Well, he was in there the first time, and when he learned from his first 4 years. Why did he destroy the country the first 4? Because he didn't get a chance to. Because there were guardrails that he wasn't expecting. He didn't know. He's never been president. He thought his power was pretty much, for the most part, unchallenged. He could just say, hey, do this, and he found out he couldn't. Now, he can. Because now he's putting people in his cabinet that are totally Trump butt lickers. They're not Constitution driven. They're Trump driven because they are fully aware that now they have access to power and money. Just follow this guy. They probably know he's the scum of the earth as well. Many of them have said it, but look where they are, trying to get in the cabinet. Marco Rubio, who talked about him, but guess what? He's right there with him. Lindsey Graham, right there with him, because they now have access again. They have power there, and that's what it's about. That's what America is. America is not about people. America is about power and the haves and the have-nots. And the haves has just got more. That's why this bishop, I had to ask him, what does a bishop do? Because this person, he's telling me, oh, yeah, Ray, jump in on this capitalism. You just need to go with the flow. If you can get access to K-Mac's page, that's where this conversation is taking place. Letitia Carrington, superstar artist, she is checking on the Facebook side, and she sang with Latrice Lawrence last night, did a wonderful job as well singing. So this is what we have here. And I said Trump had to win to fulfill the downing of America. And that's a sad and scary statement to say, because guess what? My family lives here. And what I am saying is America's downfall is in for such a hell. It's going to make 9/11 look like a drive-by. And guess what? Those of you listening to me or watching me, you can be caught up in it as an innocent, because the rain falls on the just and the unjust. Our children, and some of you 71 million. And it pains me to say this but this is how I feel, because I feel by you voting for Trump, you put me and mine in danger. People that I care about and myself in danger. So why would I care about what happens to you if I'm feeling that you've put me in the crosshairs by putting this man in office? I got more for you when I come back. Right now, we're going to give you a little Victoria Venice and 2:30. And blacks and Hispanics, get ready. About to get in your ass. Been a while on the Real Urban Radio Network.
He the kind of dude that'll make you lose your cool. Got me feeling like a little girl back in school. Things I never did, now I really wanna do. Just as long as I'm with you. So you got something that I like and that I can't deny. I think you're so fly, but you always pass me by. I could be the very girl to come and change your life. Just as long as I'm with you. You ain't got no worries. I'm gonna stay right here. So call me at 2:30. And boy, I will love you. Take my time and love you. If you wanna love me. So call me at 2:30. I give you what you need. In the day or in the night. The girl that was sent from up above. The kind of man to show you the real meaning of true love. He don't wanna fight, so I'm taking off my gloves just as long as I'm with you. So you got something that I like and that I can't deny. I think you're so fly, but you always pass me by. I could be the very girl that come and change your life just as long as I'm with you. You ain't got no worries. I'm gonna stay right here. So call me at 2:30. And boy, I will love you. Take my time and love you. If you wanna love me. So call me at 2:30. I give you what you need. In the day or in the night. 2:30. You can call me in the day or in the night. 2:30. You can call me in the day or in the night. 2:30. You can call me in the day or in the night. 2:30. You can call me in the day or in the night.
This is Pastor Golden Jones and Evangelist Lady Jones inviting you to join us every Sunday morning at 7 a.m. on the Real Urban Radio Network for the Top 10 Gospel Countdown. We'll count down the hottest songs in the nation according to the media-based gospel chart. Plus, Pastor Linda will tap in with the inspiration, the thought of the day, the word for the week, and a little something for the sisters. The Top 10 Gospel Countdown. Heard Sundays at 7 a.m. on the Real Urban Radio Network.
Baby, love is a verb. Hey, what's up, y'all? This is your boy, L. Young, and I'm rolling with the Attention to Detail old school radio show with Rory Darvell on the Real Urban Radio Network. Whoa, 2:30, Victoria Venice on the Real Urban Radio Network. Got Mark Lamont coming at you, Sarah Shine coming at you this hour as well. Had a couple people join us. I already mentioned Letitia Carrington, superstar artist. She came all the way from San Diego to Anaheim to perform with Latrice Lawrence at the world famous stuffed potato of Anaheim last night. And also just join us, Don Bell, sax player. You're going to hear from him in the second hour because I'm going to be playing their jam, Cafe Funk, in the second hour. So that'll be him you hear on the sax. So Don Bell. Willie Robinson has also checked in as well, all on the Jermaine side. All on Jermaine side. If you want to join us on the YouTube side, go ahead and sign up on my YouTube page and join me over here, and also get your own page as well. It's free, and that way you can make comments as well, and I can see you over here. Plus, YouTube appreciates it because they say, hey, he's got people actually watching over there, so let's tell more people about it. So come on over to that YouTube page as well. And also for my YouTubers that are here, my collective, as I like to call you, make sure you hit that like, share, subscribe, and notification button as well. So come on in. Talking about the election. And so here we go. I'm going to start with the Hispanics first. I'm going to tell you why. Because when it was announced that Trump won Vegas, and he won all 7 swing states, by the way. He won all 7 of them. They interviewed this Hispanic family. I don't know if anyone saw this. I think Kathy Parati out of Rhode Island, she saw it. And they voted for Trump. And now here's the interesting thing. And I've known Hispanics. See, I've been around a while. I got some years in here, and I've worked with all kind of people. I've been in all kind of spaces. I've worked with Hispanics like this family. And I'm going to tell you, and if you guys know the comedian Paul Mooney, I'll tell you about that when I tell you about this family. So this family was, now listen to this family was undocumented when they came to the United States. They were given an opportunity to become citizens. Reagan gave them an amnesty, not just them, but other undocumented people that were here. They took advantage of that. But these people voted for Trump because why? Because he's going to clean up the border. So when you came to the country illegally, you were okay with getting amnesty. But you don't want any of these people to have an opportunity to become citizens, and they're working citizens. So then they asked them, they said, well, do you have friends or family that are undocumented? They said, yeah. And how will you feel if you don't think Trump will come after it? Oh, no, he's only after the bad ones. You dumbasses. You stupid ass people. All you Hispanics, which I believe 55%, mostly men, that put Trump in office. And I wrote it on my Facebook page, and I'm going to say it to you right here that's listening and watching. When they come for your good friends, because they say, well, he's only after the bad ones. You dumbasses. He did it when he was in office the first 4 years. You remember the kids that were DACA and they were going to school? They were good kids going to school. He kicked their asses out. They were looking for them. And you idiots sat there and said, and you act like you're white now. I'm going to say it, damn it. You get that? You know what? The number here is 424-331-9316. Shall I repeat it in Spanish for you in case you don't understand? 424-331-9316. Because you are an idiot. He's going to kick your friends and family out. And when he does, excuse my language, don't say shit. Just cry and watch them as they separate your families. And you're going to sit there and say, oh, I wouldn't expect that. He's only going to find the bad ones. It's 11 million. You think 11 million undocumented people in this country are all bad? He's willing to spend $968 billion to get your asses up out of here. And more. He said there is no price tag. Did you hear him say that? He didn't say I'm going to find the good ones and separate them from the bad ones. No. He's kicking all of you asses out. I don't care if you're working at a factory or if you're going to school, he's going to kick you out and he will separate you. There are 1,000 kids that are still not with their families, and these are babies that are still not with their families because he separated them. And you, because you think you're equal, you think white because you what? You bought a house? Because you got a good job? So now you're white. I know Hispanics that think they're white. They got a job and they think they're right equal with the white man. And the white man says you are still low-life Mexicans or less. And Trump is going to kick your asses out. And you sat up there on national television talking about, well, no, he's not the ones that I deal with, they're good. He is going to kick your Hispanic asses up out of here if you are undocumented. Said it. And you voted for him. Voted against your own interest. So when he does, just cry. and watch them go. Don't say shit. Don't start marching and blocking up the streets and shit. Because if you block me, I might run your asses over. Because you were dumb. The man was sitting there and telling it. Now, black folks, your dumb asses, on to you. So, Trump has said he would like the police to have immunity. Whose hands do you think the police and they've been killing? They be killing most of. Now, Trump, shit. He says they should be willing, just like him. You got to do what you got to do to get the job done. So when they bring back stop and frisk, and they stop and frisk your black ass, or your kid's ass, or your niece, or whatever, or they start just shooting because they made a move, and they say, oh, well, they were, and Trump got laws passed because he got judges and shit that he's appointing. He can appoint 230 judges. Did you know that, Negroes? And I'm using the term Negroes loosely. So when he shoots one of your kids, when the police start shooting down one of your kids or relatives, don't you go and grab Najee Ali and Omari Hutchinson and start marching and calling press conferences and shit. Just cry and bury your damn kids. Mark Lamont on the Real Urban Radio Network.
I know I barely know ya, but girl, I ain't gon' hold ya. Something I wanna show ya, so what you come over? Put your lips up on my shoulders and rock this roller coaster. Tonight, 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 tonight. Yeah, come out that t-shirt and jeans, let me see the match you say. Pull that thing to the side, let me see if I make it wet. You got it looking nice and warm, and here's something thick and long just to get this thing started. Them Vicky secrets coming off at rapid pace. The look of excitement that's got in your face. I'm about to set off the alarm and put in work to make your body sweat like you been running marathons. Now treat me like you're packing, baby, ride it. Or drop down, no one use your lips so that don't bite it. We both here for the same reason, no denying. A whole lot of fun, call it sexual exercise. And whatever comes after that, baby, that's our business. You can remain friends or you can be my missus. Baby, whatever it is, I'm sure that we'll have to leave and get to the bottom of things without the judgment of free shit. I know I barely know ya, but I ain't gon' hold ya. Oh yeah, I know what to say. So won't you come on over? So lift up on my shoulders and I just roll the coast. Tonight, 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 tonight. To think up when I start to get home. You're doing everything that you like. You think I'm loving you, see when I get inside. Yeah, I wanna get your mind blown, cause once I lay you down, you ain't gonna wanna go home. I hope you know what you done got yourself into. If not, you gon' find out as soon as you come through. Girl, go ahead, get undressed. I'm about to spit that hair out, sorry about the press. Gotta put my best work in to impress. Either way it goes, you'll be satisfied nonetheless. So baby, let's go ahead and set it out. I got what you need to get broke. I don't think I need to say no more. Just get it naked and come closer.
baby, love is a man. Hey, what's up, y'all? This is your boy, L. Young, and I'm rolling with the Attention to Detail Old School Radio Show with Rory Mark Lamont with Tonight. You listen to the Attention to Detail R&B radio show on the Real Urban Radio Network, Black-owned streaming station. I am your host, Rory Darvell, and no, I will not just shut up and dribble. So I have an opinion, and I play music here, and I don't just play music. So, talking about the idiocy of Black folks and Hispanics that voted against their own interests. And like I said, I continue. Because the reason why I'm harsh, and I'm saying that because what you have done, if you have put my child in danger, because my child could get gunned down by the police because of a misunderstanding, and Trump is allowed to appoint 230 judges, who you think he's going to be putting up in there? You think he'll be putting liberal judges up in there? No. He'll be putting Republicans, racists up in there. He don't give a damn because there are people that follow him. So when he commits more crimes, and he will be able to skate right on through. He has the Supreme Court. Do y'all know that Trump can appoint, actually, possibility of him appointing 2 more Supreme Court judges? What do you think he's going to appoint? You think he's going to put a black person up there? Unless it's Candace Owens. He needs to replace Clarence Thomas, coon ass, because he's about to retire. And then there's also a Democratic judge that may retire. Matter of fact, they were trying to get her to retire during Biden's administration, so Biden could put a Democrat in before he leaves, rush him through like they did. But she said she's 70 years old, she's feeling good, she's going to stick around. Hopefully, everything's go well in that area. But Trump could get appoint 2 young judges. And see, you old fools that sit there and did this don't really may not affect you. But it is your kids, your grandchildren, your nieces and nephews, and so on and so forth, generations down the line. This is what you've done. But in the meantime, you've put us in danger. You've put mine in danger because of your dumbass, because you think you're going to make some more money. This woman, K-Mac, that's on my page. I'm not on my page, but I was on her page. She's going to sit there because another guy said to her, well, you wanted another stimulus check. So she got mad as if like she's making millions. No, I ain't talking about no stimulus check. I get another tax bracket. You will never sit at the table with Trump, Elon Musk, and Jeff Bezos. Did you know Jeff Bezos withheld the Washington Post from endorsing a president? You know why? Because the Washington Post was going to endorse Kamala Harris. But who do you think Jeff Bezos is running with? He's running with Trump. So he told his paper, don't endorse anybody. And now you got 3 multi-billionaires, because there's another one. Now, I ain't talking about Trump. There's another multi-billionaire, I can't think of his name, along with the richest man in the world. What you think he's going to do? What you think Elon Musk going to do? What side you think he's on? Think he giving a damn about blacks and Mexicans? Or any other ethnic group other than white? No. And all they're going to do is the greedy will get more greed. They're going to get more money and control more. It's about control. And you fools, what black person going to be at the table for you Negroes that thought you was going to get what you look? Because I know a lot of you did think that you're going to get another stimulus check, another $600. Woo, that changes your life. That changes your life. You sold your soul. Christians, you another one. Trump ain't got no more God in him than an ant. You voted for a man that said, and you probably said, I didn't hear him say that. No, you don't hear a lot of shit he said. I did, because I listened to him. You voted for a man, think about this, blacks, Hispanics, whites too, but, whites suffer the least from idiotic shit like this. So, blacks, Hispanics, you put a man, and most of you Hispanics, y'all are Catholic. You put a man that said, he said it. I've heard him say it. It ain't no report. I heard him say it. They asked him, have you ever done anything to ask for forgiveness for? He said, I don't think so. He's 78. That kind of makes him Jesus. Any of y'all have never in your entire lives, and y'all old listening to this show, y'all ain't never did nothing you had needed to ask forgiveness for? When you go to church, he said he ain't never done nothing. He can't think of anything he's done that he need to ask God for forgiveness for. And you Christians, Catholics, and other idiots put him in office. Put him in office. He can't recite a Bible verse. Jesus wept is a Bible verse. He don't know it. put him in office. Amazing how stupid you people are. Have no other word for it, because you think you're going to get in on all this capitalism that's going on. Oh, the bishop, he's going to tell me, well, the stock market, shut up. The stock market been doing well. It's been doing well. But if you're not in it and don't know how to play it, it don't mean shit to you. And you ain't making billions of dollars in it. So what are you talking about? Sarah Shine, girl, you got it on the Real Urban Radio Network.
Hey, girl, you got it. She knows what she wants, and she usually get it. Her focus on her hunt, and she stay on her business. 2 jobs, no car, and she's still gonna get it. She's a queen by far, and she don't give them digits. And she knows what it's like to stay up, working all night and day. And she keeps herself looking bright, and she knows how to kneel and pray. And her heart stay on honey, cause she knows what she won't say. She'll never settle for less, so you better give her your best. Girl, you got it, and they can't tell you nothing, cause you're gonna do your thing. Girl, you got it, you make it look easy, switch it up and stay in your lane. Girl, you got it, and they can't tell you nothing, cause you're gonna do your thing. Girl, you got it, you make it look easy, switch it up and stay in your lane. And they want a part of the limelight, so you stay on their minds, just keep doing your thing. Girl, and some days she don't feel like talking, but she keep on walking, cause she keeps her faith. Girl, you got it, and they can't tell you nothing, cause you're gonna do your thing. Girl, you got it, you make it look easy, switch it up and stay in your lane. And she knows that sometimes they won't keep their word, so she stays on a hustle, cause she done learned that her future depends on what she believes. So every morning she wakes up on fire, taking on her desire. She's a queen, that's for sure. They don't even ask no more, cause the spirit gon' tell you what she's about for sure. And even when they try to bring her down, she's gonna bounce back, smile and hold it down. She'll never settle for less, so you gotta give her your best. Girl, you got it, and they can't tell you nothing, cause you're gonna do your thing. Girl, you got it, you make it look easy, switch it up and stay in your lane. Girl, you got it, and they can't tell you nothing, cause you're gonna do your thing. Girl, you got it, you make it look easy, switch it up and stay in your lane. And they want a part of the limelight, so you stay on their minds, just keep doing your thing. Girl, and some days she don't feel like talking, but she keep on walking, cause she keeps her faith. Girl, you got it, and they can't tell you nothing, cause you're gonna do your thing. Girl, you got it, you make it look easy, switch it up and stay in your lane. Girl, you got it. Girl, you got it. So keep doing
Broadcasting live to the world at www.realurbanradio.com. Your home for today's R&B and old school.
Attention to Detail, R&B radio show. That was Sarah Shine closing out the first hour with Girl, You Got It. Going into the second hour right now. Got Jay Treese coming for you. Letitia Carrington out of San Diego. She'll be coming at you along with T. Rayner and more. Coming at you this hour, bringing you the best and widest variety of new R&B anywhere. It is the Attention to Detail, R&B radio show on the Real Urban Radio Network. Don Bell said he likes that tune by Sarah Shine, Girl, You Got It. It's doing very well, actually, in TikTok videos. I think she's over 100,000 TikTok, not views, but videos that have been made off of her song, Girl, You Got It. So congratulations to Sarah Shine. Talking about the people that voted for Trump and what you've done, you've basically opened Pandora's box of hell as far as I'm concerned. And I believe that Trump is in charge. He's supposed to be, because America has a debt to pay for the evil that is done since day one. And when you continue to do that and do evil for hundreds of years, at some point you're going to have to pay. This is a divided nation, and it remains divided. And a house divided cannot stand. That has always been the case. And I think America's time has come. I'm not saying it's going to be tomorrow, but I think Trump is the start of it, or the culmination of it, straw that broke the camel's back, so to speak, because everyone else, prior president, they may not have liked certain groups of people or helped certain groups of people like Black folks or Hispanic folks or whatever, but they weren't against the country. They wanted the country to do well. Trump only wants Trump to do well. So when you have someone like that, that's a devil kind of attitude. The devil ain't looking for partners, people he can use. And when he's done, he spits them out just as Trump does. And it's kind of just as America does. They match. America has used other world leaders, Saddam Hussein, Muammar Gaddafi, and then at some point when they're done with him, they've killed him or put him in jail. Even the one that Obama killed, he was in bed with America. So don't act like America has not used, just like in the movie, wherever the white man is gone, he's wreaked havoc. Wherever America has gone, he's left in shambles. It's always something wrong when they leave, because they have turned their backs. They say, we've used you for this, or we've taken care of American interests. We out. And you just leave and left to pick up the pieces. That's America. That's America. And I would hear Biden all say, that's not who we are. Sorry, Joe, I disagree with you. That's who we are. And we proved it on November 5th when you put Donald Trump, a man with zero morality. Tell me anything that's good about this man that would say, oh, I'd rather have him in office than Kamala Harris. Black men, once again, Hispanic men, once again, you didn't want to vote for Kamala Harris because you don't want a woman in charge. I heard some, like I said, I've heard some black men talk, call her out of her name, call her a bitch, call her a whore, and all that kind of stuff. Really? You don't have her in charge. I don't know if she would have been a good president or not. But guess what? I know she wasn't trying to destroy the damn country. I knew she would try to do her best. And I heard these other ignorant Negroes are talking about, oh, she's locking up black men and stuff, and just like, as if she was walking down the streets of Oakland, just locking up black men walking free, just pointing them out, lock him up, lock him up. Them niggas committed crimes. They committed crimes. She didn't lock me up. I've been to Oakland several times. I never got locked up. Why? Oh, probably because I didn't commit a damn crime. I wasn't a criminal. And everybody that done robbed me in my entire life, all the times I've been robbed, my car been broken into, guess who did it? Black person. Guess where I wanted to be? In jail. I got relatives in jail. They supposed to be there. But black people got this attitude that everything they do, they supposed to get the hookup. Commit a crime? Well, we got a black prosecutor, Kamala, hook me up. She did. She locked your ass up. That's your hookup. Stop being a criminal. Feel sorry for your ass. You stole from me. And so now you're going to put Trump because you mad at Kelly. The same thing they did with Clinton. People, when they didn't vote for Hillary, because of 3 strikes. If they didn't learn before the 3 strikes law kicked in, they wasn't trying to learn. They weren't, because it was a party up in there. I remember Ice Cube had a song like that. Going to the county is just like a party because you know everybody. The hell I want to be in a jail cell with people I know. I don't want to be in jail, period. But that's that nigga mentality. Sorry if you bothered by the word nigga, but I call him as a sin. Call him as a sin. Told you I'm an equal opportunity. I'm getting in your ass. It don't matter. Black, white, Puerto Rican, everybody. You can all get it. Wrong is wrong. But y'all don't put my life in danger and my friends and people that I care about in danger by voting for this fool who has no interest in this country at all, only interest in himself. That fool will turn on his own family. Do you ever see him talk about Tiffany being gorgeous and pretty? He never does. Only the one he wants to have sex with, the only daughter he wants to have sex with, and that's Ivanka. He don't ever mention Tiffany. That's his daughter. Jay Treese, Real Urban Radio Network, here with me.
I met her one Friday night, she was looking kind of right, so I moved up nice and slow. Asked her for her name, she didn't say the nice kid. I come home after the show. She was so fine, about to lose my mind. 5'10", brown skin, that's how it all begins. She's here with me. She's here with me. She's here with me. She's here with me. I woke up the next morning to reach for her and noticed she was gone. What the hell's going on? I walked downstairs, there she was, standing with the breakfast and nothing but a smile on. She was so fine, about to lose my mind. 5'10", brown skin, that's how it all began. She's here with me. She's here with me. She's here with me. She's here with me. I don't know, but this ain't me to give into love so easily. There's something about her can't explain. Wanting to give her my last name. It's been 5 years now. She's here with me. 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 She's here with me.
Greetings and salutations. I'm R&B historian Jerome Dubois from TV1's Unsung and Cheryl Underwood Radio. You're listening to Rory Darvett.
All right, that was Jay Treese out of Baltimore with Here With Me. You listen to the Attention to Detail R&B radio show on the Real Urban Radio Network, Black Home streaming station, bringing you the best and widest variety of new R&B anywhere. Latrice Lawrence says that the cops are going to be off the chain. Sure, because they're going to have a license to kill. Because it's going to be in the line of duty. Because Trump's going to put judges in place to make sure that takes place. Let me see. She said something about the Mexicans messed up. Yeah, they did. They did. They messed up, and they're going to find out too. They're going to, what they say, F around and find out. They're going to find out, like I said. And that's the mentality of a lot of them that voted for Trump. Oh, clean up the border. Get them out of here. But you benefited from amnesty. But you don't want these people to benefit from amnesty. Kind of like Clarence Thomas. He got to the Supreme Court through affirmative action. But now he feels we don't need affirmative action anymore. But that's how he got to the Supreme Court. But anyway, I'm done with that. I want to switch reels because I want to talk about Project 2025. Not the kind you think. Not Trump's Project 2025, which he's denied and you idiots believed him and voted for him. He's endorsed. They got him endorsed the people that created it many years back. But y'all don't do no research. Anyway, my Project 2025 involves the artist. So here's what's happening. My last show that I did, my Prince Tribute show, that was kind of the last show where I'll be kind of headlining at the Celebrity Center. I'm going in another direction. It was just too much work for me to do my show. And my show is not really important. It had a purpose when I started it 13 years ago. But now I have a bigger purpose of what I call an assignment. And but now if you look on your screen, depending on where, if you're on the Facebook side or the YouTube side at the top, there's a note there that's pinned up there about the www.apartistpay.com. That was developed by a gentleman named Jimmy Goff and Henry Garner. I had them in here, interviewed them about it. And it's basically an app where you can get paid in full. And so going into 2025, and I'm going to tell the artist right now, that's the only thing I'll be pushing as far as your music goes. Because as far as I'm concerned, all of you, we're on an island. Unless some of you have, in this, again, straight talk, let's just keep it honest, 100 with each other. Unless all of y'all got some kind of breakout single and you're known all over the country, you wouldn't be here at the Real Urban Radio Network. Your song wouldn't be here. Because guess what? Your song would be here, but it will be playing every day on the station's regular rotation. Beyonce don't have to send a song in here. Bruno Mars don't have to send a song in, or Mary J. Blige. They're known. They're all over the place. Now, if that's you, the Real Urban Radio Network would already been playing your song. So let's start where we are all right here. I don't care how many streams you had, we all right here. So unless you can go fill a closet, unless your show can fill an arena of some type or something of 6,000, unless you're doing something like that all over the country, you're in the right place. So, but my goal, my assignment, Vicki Robinson, and she checks in, Vicki Love, and she checks in, is to get y'all to that point. And first, we got to understand, it's kind of like the Army in a sense where they break you down. Hugo, you've been in the service. Some of y'all been in the service where they break you down to the mind. So to understand that we are all on the same plane. We're all on the same plane. If your song is playing here and pretty much nowhere else, or maybe at a couple of other internet stations, then you're in the right place. But we want to grow that. So my assignment for 2025, and I accept it with love and enthusiasm, and I need y'all to do it as well. It's your material. But I will not work harder than you on your material. I've told artists, I'm going to tell y'all that honestly. So there's a woman in Canada who has a show that's bigger than mine. Matter of fact, her show in Canada is syndicated. And she airs songs on her show airs, I know, on Saturdays, but she also has it syndicated as well. So she has expressed interest in some of y'all's music. Matter of fact, she's playing Latrice Lawrence's music. I think she's playing Kedjo and Letitia Carrington's. So when she'll come to me, she says, "Hey, Rory, I like such and such a song." I've contacted artists and said, "Hey, your song is wanted to be played in Canada." And her name is Paula Latang. And her show is called All About the Funk. And so she hears songs, she listens to the station, plus she has songs playing here, music that plays here as well on the Real Urban Radio Network. And she has mentioned it. I said, okay, cool, I'll let them know. I've told artists, hey, send your song to Paula Tang in Canada. She wants to play it. Oh, great, go ahead, send it to her. That's not what I do. I'm not here to work for you. If you are too lazy to take the time, someone is requesting your song, and you won't take the time to send your song to a radio station in another country, by the way, that's not what I'm here to do. I'm not here. I do way more than you would get done in any major radio station. And those of you that's been in this game know that as fact. No radio station is putting your face out there on a flyer every time your song is in rotation. I don't think they are. If they are, then you don't need to be here. So my project 2025, streaming, I am not promoting streaming because unless you're getting paid mega dollars where you can pay your mortgage and your rent or whatever and your bills through streaming, you're in the wrong place because you're bigger than what we can do for you right now. So you're promoting streaming for what? Streaming is like gambling. You tell people you can get my song on all streaming platforms, but you're not getting paid. You're not getting paid. Some of you kind of, your posts, I got 200,000 streams. What, you get a nickel when you start adding up 0.003 a penny? Let me give you 2 in a row, and I'm going to come back and talk some more about my project 2025 for you, the artist. Letitia Carrington, Young Heart, followed by T. Rayner and Dance out of Memphis on the Real Urban Radio Network.
Be my love. We can lay in the daybreak until the shadows fade away. Won't you be my love? I see you standing at the mountain top. The thorns in the valley won't let you stop. Keep on coming back to me. I need you to keep coming back to me. I really want you to keep coming back to you. The seasons have changed and love is new again. My beloved spoke to me. This is what he said. He said, young heart, just one kiss will turn the hands of time, and we'll be forever young. Young heart, we'll weather through the storm. Just one kiss, and we'll be forever. Two hearts to beat as one. We laughed and cried under the sun, and every day feels like we just began. You swept me up and carried me away. You tell me that you're here to stay. Don't you ever go away. Just one kiss will turn the
giving you a better variety of today's R&B and old school. The Real Urban Radio Network. Iron Methods.
Homie, don't be tripping. You wanna be alright tonight. Better catch a blessing. Baby, don't be stressing. 'Cause he ain't worth the stress tonight. Better catch a blessing. I can't sit around in the night. You just don't understand. He's the moon turning back on you. Baby, just get up and dance. Ooh, if you wanna dance, go ahead. Let the rhythm move you. It's your chance. So let's get on the floor and do. Listen up to me, still beautiful to me, girl. I know that you're still beautiful. Troubles put upon me, tears are not up to me. You don't have to cry, you can't sit around in the night, and you just don't understand. The world doesn't back on you, baby, just get up and dance. Ooh, if you wanna dance, go ahead. Let the rhythm move you. It's your chance. So let's get on the floor and do. If you wanna dance, go ahead. Let the rhythm move you. It's your chance. So let's get on the floor and do.
What's happening, family? Join me, yours truly, downtown Jackson Brown, for the Southern Soul Slam. It airs every Saturday morning from 7 till 9, right here on the Real Urban Radio Network. And it rewinds on Sunday from 7 till 9 p.m. If you love Southern Soul, I got you. Tap in to hear great artists like Pokey Bear, King George, Tucker, Sassy D, Miss Westlove, and many, many more. It's the Southern Soul Slam Show, and we'll also give you great throwback music like Johnny Taylor and Tyrone Davis. So turn up with me every Saturday morning from 7 till 9 a.m. and again on Sunday evening, 7 till 9 p.m. on the Real Urban Radio Network. Simply log on at realurbanradio.com or download the Live 365 app and search for Real Urban Radio Network. We got you, so make plans to join me, and you're guaranteed to enjoy the music you love. The Southern Soul Slam, baby. Tap in.
Hey, y'all, this is Rochelle Hall from Carson, California, and you're listening to my boy, Rory Dalbell, on the Attention to Detail Old School Radio.
Yes, you are. And you just heard two in a row from T. Rayner out of Memphis with Dance. And before that, Letitia Carrington with Young Heart. Letitia Carrington is listening in, so she'll hear this compliment that just came from Kedjo. He says, Letitia's voice is so damned pleasant. That's what he said about you, Letitia. He said your voice is so damned pleasant. And I agree. I agree with her. Paula Tang, speaking of which, I was talking about earlier, she has checked in, superstar artist and radio personality in Canada with All About the Funk. She is in the building as well. I'll probably put her in the rotation, next up rotation. I need to hear some Paula Tang in my life, so you'll hear from her in the next rotation. I still got Kevin Nash coming at you, and I got Cafe Funk Baj Rigel with Don. I think Don might still be with us. He may have checked out, but you'll hear him on the sax. I saw Baj yesterday. Matter of fact, I saw him a couple of times. He was out in Long Beach, where my boys Biscuits and Gravy was performing along with DW3 out in Long Beach. Baj was out there. Baj was also at my show too, and I appreciate him coming out and supporting, because he does that quite a bit. Excuse me. So talking about my project 2025. So, and I want everyone, it's even the listeners, even the ones that support your music, to understand that we're on this island and we're working together to get off this island. And so by doing that, promoting the radio station, I'm gonna really push promoting the radio station that's promoting you. And I want you guys to have the vision that's been put in me. I want you to see the vision. And the vision is, keep in mind, in case you don't know, I have artists all over the country. I mentioned T. Rainer. He's in Memphis. He doesn't live here. These people are not from, Paula Latang is in Canada. She's not from Canada. She's in Canada. It's not like these people have migrated and are all here in LA. No, they're all over the country, which plays into the vision of what was given to me several years ago as far as your music. You guys are all dots, and the goal is to connect these dots. So, for instance, using me as an example. Oh, Don has checked in over on the YouTube side. So he's here, Don Bell. Don Bell has checked in on the YouTube side. So you'll hear him in that song Cafe Funk coming up. So use me as an example. So there's 100 artists around the country and Canada that are all here, that have music here. How'd they get here? How did they get here? I've never met T. Rainer. I've never met Jay Treese. I've never met Hollis J, who's in Ohio. I've never met most of the artists that are not in LA. I've never met them. I've only met one, and that was Madge out of Virginia, Madge Johnson, because she performed here in LA, and I met her. But everyone else I've never met, but their music is here. I've never met Kim Tibbs in Alabama. Never been to Alabama. I've never met R.L. Bell in Texas. I've never met Reggie Taylor. I've never met these people, but they're all here because dots have connected. And so this is what I want all the artists to see, that you guys are dots. And the more you talk about the Real Urban Radio Network, the more you put it on when your song, especially when your song is in rotation. Every time, just like every time I don't just put it out once and then you're done for the rotation. I put it out every time there's a show, just like Nichelle Bell. And also, this is a network of integrity. This is a network of integrity, which the entertainment industry, just forget the music industry, the entertainment industry doesn't have. They're all looking to get over on you, make money off you, which is what Spotify, which is all what these streaming services are doing. They're making billions off of your music and you're getting nothing. You're getting nothing. So why are you promoting them? You're promoting them. You come on here, those of you, and you say, where can we get on your music? Oh, you get on all streaming platforms. So what? What does it do for you? I mean, you ain't got to answer me out loud. Your bank account tells you what it's doing for you. Your statements, if you get one, tells you what you're doing to you, what it's doing for you. So why not push a system where all of your money comes to you when you sell a product? Bottom line is, you guys cannot be scared to push your product. If you say my music is at AP, you can still have your separate website. But again, AP is just another outlet, because AP is advertising your music where you're not. You're not advertising on YouTube. You don't have an ad on YouTube. You're not advertising on Facebook. You're not advertising on Instagram. But for $9.95 per release, that's what that system is doing. And when they buy your song, you get your whole money. Whatever you're charging for that song, you get 100%. So why are you telling everybody about all these other systems where you don't get paid? If people go to apartist.com and buy your music, 5 people, that's $5 for you, or whatever you charge. Let me give you some of this Kevin Nash on the Real Urban Radio Network and come back with more of Project 2025.
Baby, I wrote this song for you. If you ever begin to doubt how I feel about you, you can always go back and replay this song.
How many times, how many ways can I show you, baby, that my heart is here to stay? Stay with you, baby. How many ways, how many times can I tell you, baby, and express to you my love is for real? I'm the real deal, baby, and you need to know this, girl, that I never let you go. I never let you never if you touch the ground, baby, I never let you go. I never let you go. No, no, no. Please believe me. You need to know that I never let your feet touch the ground. I never let you go. Never gonna let you go. No, 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 no. So hear me carefully, and my words won't change. No, never let you go, baby. I won't never pray and waiting on God. Please God to send baby. And now you're finally here. Next to me, baby. I pray to Him to send me my queen, the lovely, virtuous, beautiful woman I see in my dreams. And I recognize you, baby. I know it's you, baby. And now I'll never let you go. I'll never let you touch the ground. Your feet touch the ground, baby. I'll never let you go. Never let you go. No, 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 no. I'll never let you go. Let you go. No, 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 no. I'll never let you go. I'll never let you go. Baby, no, no, no. Oh, I'll never let you down, baby. Please believe
Hey everyone, I'm recording artist Brittany Glodine, and you're listening to Rory Darvell and the Attention to Detail Old School Radio.
Kevin Nash with Never Let Your Feet Touch the Ground. You listen to the Attention to Detail R&B radio show on the Real Urban Radio Network, black-owned streaming station, bringing you the best and widest variety of new R&B anywhere. Talking about my project 2025 for the artist, for you R&B artists, man. To understand that you guys have the songs, you guys have the material. You have to believe strongly in your material as I do, or I wouldn't play it. Speaking of material, let me talk about this too. I want to cover as many subjects as I can in this last few minutes that I got here with the artists. Spread the word, as you will. your material is based on it. There's a merit. Now, how I came to playing your material in the first place, just to give you a little history of that, I was playing old school R&B. And then my day ones, I believe, like I said, the ones I can think of off the bat, I think they're all female. I think they're all female. Latrice Lawrence was one, Zia was one, and Kyrie Taylor was another. And I started playing their songs one by one. And what I felt that was, I said, if I play this song next to the known old school R&B, can they play back to back? Can I go to this song and there's not a letdown? There's not a drop off. And I started adding them one by one. And people were listening. They continued to listen. Some fell off. They hated it because they were just wanting to hear the old school R&B. But I said, we need to move on. We need to bring it up to today. We need to get these artists that are out here and put their music out there. So that's how it went. Their music was matching, and to the point where now I play mostly and pretty well exclusively. I play your music, and people still listen and people add on. And so obviously you're not recognizing that your songs are worthy because the public listens. People have purchased your songs. Many of you are on here. Your songs have been purchased by people that have listened. And I play exclusively your music. So and I'm still sitting here in this seat. If it wasn't working, I wouldn't be here. I started off, I was on Facebook Live. That was it, Facebook Live. Now I'm on Facebook and YouTube. So it's working and it's your material. And so it baffles me that you guys do not, too many of you, do not work hard enough to promote your material. So, and I work harder than you do. And that's something I'm going to work hard because, like I said, I have a personal assignment. I have a assignment to get this done, and I'm going to get it done. I'm not going to fail. So many are called, few are chosen. So things are going to get streamlined because some people say, hey, well, I don't feel this is it. And that's fine. That's fine. You can, I wish you luck, go on your merry way. But understand, those of you whose music I play it because I believe in it. And it's not about knowing me or to hook up or you're my friend or whatever the case may be. Now your songs are compared to each other. I don't sit there and still take your song. I play it to, okay, is this song worthy to be next to this song? Because you guys, whether you want to be or not, that's why I say we're all on an island. We're all on an island. And if you're doing way better than what's going on here, then why are you here? Why waste your time sending your music here if you're doing so well? So, but the goal is to get there, including the radio station. I plan on this thing blowing up as well, to where we're having a banner out there. We're going to have a stage at Taste of Soul or whatever the case may be, or our own stage independent of that. But people are tuning in, or they'll be tuning in here from all over the country because we're an app. We go all over the world. And terrestrial radio is dying. Your local radio station in your town is dying. Terrestrial radio is going by the wayside. So jump on this, be a part of this in the beginning, in this infancy, be a part of it, and you have an open door at a radio station. But I don't think many of you honestly don't see it that way. If you see me as shit, well, your song is playing here, so you're shit too. We all shit together. I'm not shit. I don't think of myself as less than, and I'm sitting here wasting my time. I don't see that. But if that's what you feel, and that's why you don't make the extra effort, you treat this is your own. So whatever you put into your own is what you're going to get out of it. As independent artists, you get out of it what you put into it to build it. You want to be like you if you were signed at a major label and how they would treat you and sending you out on interviews and being on talk shows and doing shows and this, that, and the other. Well, guess what? You have the opportunity, but you got to do the work. Because I'm going to do it. So, and the owner of this station is doing it. Live 365 now allows you to be paid for the spins that your song get on this radio station. Notice I said on the radio station, not just on the show, but if your song is playing over every day on the station, you're getting paid for that, provided that you have your stuff together. And that's where Nichelle Bell comes in. Everybody I bring in, or I believe in, or are working with, if I send them to you, if I say Nichelle Bell is good, trust that. If I haven't built up that relationship with you where you trust that I'm going to send you to good people, that's another story. Do you. But now let's get funky. Cafe Funk by Backhouse Nation on the Real Urban Radio Network.
Yo, homie, you heard about the new spot? Oh, man. It's a
Bro by the name of Sir Funk-a-Lot. He runs a joint called Cafe Funk. No kidding? Oh man, you can smell the funk from miles. Yeah, dog. I think it's time to get funky. Hey, this is the Quality MC from the place to be. Yeah, here to give you what you want. I'm the drink from Cafe Funk. We got funk all in your face. We're gonna give you a taste. From the chords, the strings, melody, and now we gotta get you up. She just tripping with it. Yeah, man. So what's going on for that background? Smells funky, man. Man, we gotta get some of this funk. They got funky chicken, funky fries, funky shit. Who's over there? I know the beans is funky, man. Just a sound, it's a lifestyle like Mal with the back to the crowd. With the lights down, open and riddling, funky is wrong, diddling. Why is the crowd killing it? Me and Bob killing it, the funk, baby. Yeah. Rockin' the way, funk, baby. Huh, yeah, it's the funk, baby. Yeah, you know what it is, it's the funk, baby. The funk, baby. Yeah, you know what it is, it's the funk, baby. The funk, baby. Say it with me, come on. It's the funk, baby. What? The funk, baby. The funk, baby. Yes, you know what it is. It's the funk, baby. The funk, baby. It's the funk, baby. Yeah, come on.
Show with the singer of R&B, Rory Doorbell, on the
Cafe Funk, featuring Don the One Bell on saxophone, and he's right here jamming to his own track. He should be. That was by Backhouse Nation. You listen to the Attention to Detail R&B radio show on the Real Urban Radio Network. I still got Lamar Deuce Lubin coming at you along with Kedjo. They'll be coming at you as well. So we not done yet. Just talking about Project 2025 for you, the artists, and how we're going to blow this thing up in 2025, because I'm here full time now. I'm leaving the stage for a while with my show, and I'll be producing shows and things of that nature. But as far as me being on the stage and doing my show at the Celebrity Center, that is done for a while until I can get this train going. We're going to get this train going. Like I said, the station is growing, and the station is doing more as well to help get you artists paid. So you all should be promoting this station. Should have the app downloaded, that Live 365 app. Search Real Urban Radio Network. That should be on everybody's phones, and definitely should be telling the world, because that's where your music plays, right here. So if you was on them big radio stations, that's what you'd be doing. So do the same thing here, because this is your station. I'm just the host. This is your show. I'm just the host. This is a radio station, and it's open. The door is open for you. I wanted to cover the material wise. When you send material here, your material, because you know me, is not guaranteed to play. Because again, I have a standard that I set, which is against each other, because I want you guys, iron sharpens iron. And you should always feel not a antagonistic, cutthroat kind of attitude, but of each other. But hey, man, you hear a song and I said, man, I need to write a song like that or whatever. That's right. So it makes you guys all top notch. And so it makes it hard to get up in here. It makes your song got to be that, because I can't have 10 songs and people only like one. They're not going to listen to the station for that. So iron has to sharpen iron. And it's a decision that I make. But don't get getting mad because a song isn't sent. Doesn't mean you can't send in another one. And so I want to make sure everybody has everybody don't like everything. You don't like everything. And send your song to other places. Don't just send it here. You should be sending your song to other radio stations, other stations like these, because I'm be hooking up with more internet stations, if you will, or streaming stations like Paula Latang over in Canada and things of that nature, because we're going to build, again, network. We're going to connect these dots and to get your music all over the world that way. But you guys are responsible to help bring the audience. Go get them, because radio no longer does what myself and Paula Latang does and some others. Terrestrial radio doesn't go out and introduce new people. You have to be big and you have to have so many followers. Your music here is still based on merit of the music, not how popular you are in the world or how many followers you have. I don't check none of y'all's followers. I just listen for the music and put it out there. But there's a void in the music industry. There's a void, and you guys all know about that. Fill it. That's what I'm looking to do. This is opportunity. This is opportunity. And when you're dealing with people that with integrity, like Paula Latang over in Canada, and Michelle Bell, and other people like that, the gentleman, Jimmy Goff, who created this app for y'all to get paid. And, it's not a ripoff. It's not a service that you got to pay every month and this, that, and the other. And it is based on your material. He doesn't get a service fee of your 99 cents or whatever you charge for your song. You get all of your money as long as it's attached to your website. It's attached to your website. You're not attached to him or any of that nature. It is another avenue for $9.95 to have your song advertised. Makes sense to me. And you get 100% of your money. Streaming ain't doing that for you. Like I said, if you was making that big time money, that's for like the Beyoncés and things of that nature. They get paid or whatever. But even still, they still get 0.003. So, but they happen to have millions of records and streams and all that kind of stuff. So you don't. So we're on this island together, and we're going to roll together. And if you're down with that, welcome to Real Urban Radio Network. But that's what my project 2025 is to get you guys on these stages. And so we can have enough material and write new material. Don't reach back and get them 10-year-old songs. We're not playing those either. So that comes from the head. That's why are we promoting songs that you don't promote? That don't make any sense either. Though now there are some where somebody calls me and says, well, you're playing so-and-so song, stuff that's grandfathered in. It's grandfathered in because at that time, but things change. So before you make that phone call or send me that text, things change. So don't do that. Write new material. Get your creative juices going as a writer. And I can relate to everybody because guess what? I was a writer too. I was an artist. I was pushing demos. Me and Baby Kango back in the day before we started with Barry White. Trust and believe. I was having meetings. I'm going to record labels, all that stuff. So there's nothing you can tell me that I can't understand or relate to because I'm an artist too. So with that said, let's get ready to go to work, create some music. Y'all network with each other. Like it was great to see so many of you guys out there last night supporting Latrice. It was great that I saw a few more out there. Niecy Knight when he was out there with Biscuits and Gravy. We are a community, and we are that generation. We are the new R&B, if you will, whatever, the new stars of the R&B, and let's do it. And so, but we have to work together. Can't do it by ourselves. So, what was that? But anyway, I got to say this before I go. I got to say God is the greatest. And be careful out there. And we just got to keep our eyes out on the new president. And take care of yourselves and your families and things of that nature. Here comes Lamar Deuce Lubin with a little Southern soul for you, a little dance floor, followed by Kejo with Slow on the Real Urban Radio Network. Enjoy your Monday off if you have it off. And if you got to go to work.
I was in the field until I saw you on the dance floor. I changed my mind and said, self, you better stay a little more. The way you move those hips and did those dips took my mind on a trail. Damn near did a backflip. Almost lost my mind when I seen you on the dance floor. Cause you look so good dancing on the dance floor. I lost all track of time when I seen you on the dance floor. Cause you look so good dancing on the dance floor. All eyes on you, watching you do what you do. You inspire desire. Every man is wanting you. I said I better take the chance. Ask for a dance. Bring it back home for a little romance. Almost lost my mind when I seen you on the dance floor. Cause you look so good dancing on the dance floor. All time when I seen you on the dance floor. Cause you look so good dancing, girl, on the dance floor. Ooh, baby. Woo. Look at you over there, girl. I like the way you move. I like the way you groove. Oh, baby. I like the way you jump and grind. Like the way you do the left side. Like the way you do the cha-cha. Just like that. When you do that dip, then you grind your hips. That just blows my mind. Cause I like the way you do your hips. Oh, I wanna see your hips. See you on the dance floor. I like the way you move, girl. On the dance floor. I need you, girl. See you on the dance floor. Take my hand and lead you to the bedroom, girl. On the dance floor. Breaking man from you.
Number one for today's R&B and old school, the Real Urban Radio Network.
And it goes a little something like this.
Yeah. Come on.
hard to contain myself. Yeah, around you. So all these back and relax and savor every moment spent with you. Getting to know you. And oh, baby, I know you know like I know. Every moment we spend together only brings us closer. And like my old school record player, we can go from 45 to 33. But 70 is where you like it, baby, and that's cool with me. We'll move this slow. We'll take our space with time as we ride this way. We'll move this slow. You know, take as we want to, as long as we move slow. Move it slow.
I speak to you, you should know I'm serious. Love I seek in the sky has got me curious. But let's take our time and get it right for me for us. And I know you can say I'm good, my best still thinks it's real. Listen close to my words, the meaning is so clear. And I put my heart on the line, I have no fear. So I will
We'll move this slow. We'll take our space with time as we ride this way.
Mr. Patient. Minute, I can slow it down like the Matrix. Or I can speed it up and beat it up and get loud. They call me Black Moses when I'm on the crowd. We don't snitch and we're tight kids. And we old schools like stickers and neck tickers. We so cool, graduated for street flippers. High blood, chill, catch a girl on my zipper. I'm swift, particular, and cold by figure. They really call me Mike, cause she love the way I drill her. Can't tell a driller, I'ma put her to bed. And please don't let them haters get all up in your head. Baby, I'm the moon and my star. You know I treat you like the queen that you are. Come on up and close, we gon' take it nice and slow. Taking off my coat.
We'll move this slow. We'll take our space with time as we ride this way. We can go deep if we want to, as long as we move it slow. Move it slow. We'll move this slow. We'll take our space with time as we ride this way. We can go deep if we want to, as long as we move it slow. Move it slow.
All right, y'all. So now, enjoy your week. Losing Southern Soul up next on the Live 65.
Broadcasting live to the world at www.realurbanradio.com. Your home for today's